They are not. Interestingly, this matter is very technical, and I would salute the Honourable Member of Parliament for the way he's dealt with the matter. It's a very technical matter. I don't think that it's not even with legal practitioners. I don't think that it is all lawyers that can really understand the dynamics that are at play in this matter, because it's not just an issue that is simplistic, but there are so many technicalities involved. So I would want to avoid those technicalities and rather move to my comfort zone and rather take up the political aspects of the matter. Clearly, well, I would say, in all sincerity, the NPP has no appetite to go into an election at this time. We are focused on getting ready for our presidential primaries. So the party's mood has generally been, geared towards preparing the grounds. The candidates are out there campaigning, and then our psychology, our entire focus was directed at January 31 for us to get our flag bearer, only for this matter to be thrown in. Secondly,
that was an ongoing case. You knew this.
Well, it was an ongoing case, but we did not think that, given the facts that are available to us, the court will rule in the way they have. That, give credence to some of our position. That gives credence, not some of our position, that now the courts have been packed with NDC judges, and they are doing things to
please judge a new judge. This judge is not a new judge. No. The judiciary will not be happy.
It's our view. That's our view. The judiciary cannot force us to take a certain position. Our view is that the courts are now, seem to be interested in pleasing the ruling government.
In the past 8 years, was the court pleasing the ruling MP?
Well, the NDC said the same thing. And now,
it's your turn to say the same.
It's not like we are retaliating. It's not like we are.
Tell you that's what you're doing.
But the point is that, from what we see, the only difference is that it is not what it used to be the NDC's.
You remember the football team?
Exactly, that's what that was.
Unanimous FC.
Unanimous FC. But this time, they are just putting some changes to it. They could give us 1 or 2 judges if they are impaneled to rule. To go with us, and then obviously at the end of the day, they rule against us. But the point is that the party is not in any mood to go into a by-election. You see, by-elections may seem to be like an election in one constituency, but you have to marshal the entire electoral machine of the party to move into that constituency. It becomes a contest. By-elections have their own way of, showing whether or not your party is election ready. So by-elections normally, especially when they are taking place in places where you could not easily say that this is the stronghold of the NDC or the stronghold of the NPP. If this by-election was going to take place in the Volta region, you can be sure that the NPP will simply would decide not to participate, because in our view, it may not benefit us in any way. Volta region will lose the election anyway. But this is a seat in the northern region, and in this particular case, the NDC won the presidential, I think, and then we won the parliamentary. So it would have been an interesting contest to go into. But our circumstances now does not give us the luxury to mobilize and go on the grounds to go and contest.
It's a give up.
I'm not have money. That's the thing.
So
however, you see, this particular election I mean, this particular suggestion that the NPP should go into contest also has certain undertones.
Which are?
A lot of people in the NPP feel that the current national executives should not be those fronting any major election.
Do you belong to that group?
I honestly, yes. My view is that the current national executives don't have any locus to lead the party into any major election that will require mobilizing forces of the party to go into the election. You see, I am here to represent my party. I don't want to be seen to be antagonistic towards the national executive.
Very well.
But in truth, some of the, I will not mention names, but some of the national executives who would lead the charge if we were going to a by-election that will require some,
mobilization from the top.
Absolutely. Do not have the, I need to choose my words properly.
Because yesterday your national organizer assured the MP of support. He said the party won't abandon him.
Well, it is one thing saying we are not going to abandon. Well, that's exactly what he should say. If I were in his position, I would say the same.
But as to whether you
but the fact is that, to be honest and sincere with you, people are not happy with certain people occupying certain positions in the party now. So they don't have the influence to mobilize ground forces to undertake certain very important exercise, such as going to a by-election. So if this by-election was going to come after we've had our national executive election, I can tell you that the NDC will be given a run for their money. A run for their money. We will ransack the constituency and take it for ourselves. But
as it stands now,
no, I mean the circumstances we find ourselves, it will be difficult for us to go, because one, those who will lead the charge don't have the credibility or influence to mobilize ground forces to go, even if there's free money available to undertake the exercise. Some people may not be happy with what I'm saying, but I am speaking the view of the generality of the party, that the many of the national executives do not have the support of the grassroots to go into an important election, such as fighting to take a seat that is almost slipping away from our fingers.
Very well.